G'day folks, this is Sim and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft done from down under. We're off to a slightly late start this morning because I'm wasting time watching Anisos and Packrat play Crash Landing, and I forgot that the sun was coming up, so we're just gonna have to make the best we can with a short day. All the mobs have either wandered away or burnt up, so we don't really have a great deal to worry about. I do want to have a quick look down here, just curious to see what this actually looks like. So that's, I'm assuming that cave continues on down there. Oh no, okay, that's definitely cave down there. Don't actually want to fall down. Which way were we going? I'm lost. Hang on a second. Let's have a quick look at the map, shall we? That's right, we are heading south towards the warmer climes to see what we've got down this way. So let's head over and let's have a quick look from this angle and see whether the cave continues in that. Ooh, no, we can't see anything. See whether the cave continues down there as well or not. Yep, looks like there is a cave down there, so that's going to be interesting to check out. We've got some definite mountains over here. This rock, I was sure that I'd found basalt, but the rock here I've got is shale, so I'm not quite sure what happened then. Obviously wasn't paying attention. Okay, we've definitely got some serious mountainous terrain coming in over here. Taking its time to load in, but that's alright, we'll get there. We've got some overhangs, so we might have some bad guys floating around. We'll just have to keep our eyes open. Interesting terrain gen. Must admit I am curious with the mechanics as to how that is not loading at all for some reason. I'm not sure why. Ah, there we go. Finally. Let's just pop. Oh, hang on. What's that? Oh, okay. Yes, not loading at all. And really annoying that it's not recognizing the ores, so I don't actually know what that is. I can't remember. We'll leave him alone, but we will remember at least that there is something here. Oh, we want to be careful too. Oh, that looks like, I would absolutely swear that that is iron. Fingers crossed anyway. Whoop, there's more of it there. It's going to either be iron or depressingly coal. We'll find out. Just going to keep moving at the moment. This biome that we've been travelling through is actually quite massive if you think about it. I mean, we've got a few bits and pieces popping up here and there, but it's mostly these hills and plains. More cherry trees. Okay, how are we going to get across here? Nice looking lake. Looks like a ravine over there. Let's head around. I think what I might do at this point is cut out for a little bit and just do some travel and come back when things are starting to look a little bit more interesting. I'm very curious as to how far this actual biome extends, but I'm not really sure whether I'm comfortable with actually setting up here yet or not. It doesn't quite do it for me. So I'll see you guys when the terrain changes a little bit, okay? Just thought I'd stop back in for a short moment and introduce you to this guy. This is the TFC rooster. We never found any chickens in the previous series, so I never actually got to show them off. But this guy here is the male version of the chicken, the rooster. There's a couple of them over here. There's a couple of ladies floating around as well. And they're very cool. I mean, that is such an awesome model. They're just brilliant. I'm going to continue on though. There's the female, and they're just the standard chicken pretty much. But yes, I'm going to continue on, and I'll be back again soon. And we're back again. Just crossing this short piece of water here, and this looks like it's got a little bit of potential. There's a very nice clifftop hill there, and we've got some trees over here. So we're just going to get across here and have a look around. Now the downside is that we're now at nearly minus 5,000, which means we're much closer to the equator. So the current temperature at the moment is 29 degrees, which is pretty good temperature to be at, but it does mean that we are definitely going to have issues with food decay that we wouldn't have in some of the colder biomes. So let's have a look at what we've got over here. These trees look interesting. They're quite large, and they're certainly well clustered together. Okay, this is acacia. Now these are one of the trees that you don't actually get saplings from, which is a bit of a bummer, because they have a really nice red wood. I would grab some, except for the fact that I literally don't have enough space. Can I get down here without dying, please? Thank you. That'll do. It's a nice looking hill. I have noticed a definite lack of ores on the surface. A lot less surface ores than I would normally expect to find, which I think is a little bit unusual. I'm just going to have to wait and see how that pans out. We've got some water up here. Is this a hot spring or not? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hello, creeper. Yes, dense trees does mean that we would have visitors to worry about quite a bit. Alright, I'll keep exploring around here. This certainly looks interesting. If this is just the tip of the continent, in fact, before I cut out, let's just have a quick look at what have we got there? Tetrahedrite. Now that is a source of copper. That is something that we definitely do want to actually look at. There's 1, 2, 3 there. Is there any more? There's more chickens over here. Do we have any more? Just a little bit would be nice, because that's not going to give us a lot. I'll be able... Yep, there's another one. We've got clay, looks like cabbages over there. I think that might be it. So there's 5 there. They're worth 10 units, so that's not, well, that's basically half an ingot. Might have to do a little bit of digging around and see what's what. Anyway, as I was saying, let's just have a quick look at this map and see what we've covered. So as you can see, I started off way up here, around here somewhere, and I've travelled all the way down, and this island now is sitting out here all by itself. So I'm not sure whether it's going to continue or not. I'm basically going to trek, I think, towards the equator until I basically run into the largest ocean that I can't actually just swim across like we did the last little one. I do like these acacias though, and I think it might be interesting to set up in a forest. It would certainly be a little bit more dangerous because we have issues with spawns. Okay, we've got pigs, so pigs and chickens gives us a source of food. But the other thing that we will need is we'll need a decent water supply. Yep, lots of chickens. We'll need a decent water supply for farming, something that we can actually leverage. So let's get up here. Now that's definitely a hot spring. And speaking of springs, I need water. Drinkable water. The biome generation through here has been very samey, possibly because we're so far north, but there just does seem to be lots and lots of open plains and hills and not much of anything else. I shall push on, and I'll be back again soon. Okay, the sun is setting, but I think I may have found what I'm looking for. We've got a nice open plain here that backs right up against this massive acacia forest. And what I'm thinking that I might do... Oh, we've got a ravine here as well. Any luck with any ores down there? Nothing that I can really see. Oh yeah, it's really dark in that forest. I'm going to have to get underground very quickly. But yeah, what I'm thinking about doing is literally carving out a little semicircle into the forest and use the wood that comes from that for construction, and then actually setting up around here. I've got a nice open plains area. There is some water over this side, so I probably need to get undercover quickly before things get really nasty. How deep does it go down? Very deep. Okay. Because yeah, stuff is spawning. Okay, I'm going to dive in quickly, get undercover, and I'll come back in the morning and we will look at actually doing something real. Nothing close by. Yep, just over there. Let's see what we can do about getting some cover in here. I'm so full I can't even pick things up at the moment. How are we going to do this? I'm a little worried because my shovel just broke. If anything turns up, I'm going to be in a really bad way. Let's just, yeah, that will do for now. Okay, I'll come back in the morning. I think I'll get a pit kiln down now and make up some more vessels. And in the morning, we will look at building ourselves some form of permanent shelter. I'll see you soon. Good morning, everybody. The sun is up. I'm not hearing anything burning up outside, so hopefully there is nothing nasty around here. That pit kiln shouldn't have too much longer to go, so I'm going to take a chance and just head away. What I want to make sure I've got is access to a decent water supply that is going to be drinkable. And I think that will be covered for us fairly well just down here. We've got this nice little lake in the middle of the plains. What is that? What on earth is that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. And that's in dirt? Oh! Ah, that's sulfur. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's very, very cool. Because we're going to need access to sulfur. Okay, we've got another ravine of some sorts here, just a small one. We've got access to a lava supply. We have drinkable water, and a fairly decent sized lake here, in fact. Let's just head across. We've got clay in the middle. We've got clay up on the walls up there. So we shouldn't have too much trouble setting up a farm close by. Of course, we've got skeletons that are going to spawn in the trees. What do we have here? Is that what I think that is? Onions! Alright, that pretty much settles it. We're definitely going to be setting up here. Got this nice tree line with lots and lots of mobs to make life interesting. Lots of mobs. We're going to have areas for farming. Hopefully there will be some ores around here. The biggest question I suppose I have at the moment is, do I want to set up... Oh, there's chickens, lovely. Do I want to set up over there? Why can't I wave my hand? Over there? Or do I want to set up on top of one of these little outcroppings? Not really too sure. The outcropping could make for some interesting build. Okay, we've got pigs. Lots of mobs. Lots and lots of mobs. Oh, what's that? We've got some sort of ore that I don't know because I'm not getting the tooltips that I need, and I can't actually break it out at the moment because I don't have a pickaxe. Let's see if we can get up here. Whoops, see what we've got to deal with. Oh, hello. This is a nice spot. Got a nice view. Plenty of trees to get us rolling. We can terraform the terrain around here a little bit. Build ourselves a house. I think that this is probably not a bad spot. The only downside is that our farm's going to be all the way over there. Let me have a quick wander around and decide where I'm going to set up. Okay, so I've decided that I am going to set up on top of this little bluff here. Cut our way back into the trees, clear out the terrain. I like the area. We're actually close enough to the lake over there that the farms will be loaded. Not that I think that makes that big a difference in TFC. I have spent some time and just made up a few axes because we're going to need a lot to get ourselves established. It looks like the dirt layer up here is actually quite shallow, so we're going to have stone directly below us, and one of the biggest problems we're going to have is getting established is that because I am setting up here, I'm going to have massive issues with these mobs spawning, so I'm going to have to be careful because my maximum health is not great, and I've already taken a hit from a javelin skeleton, and as you can see, I'm not looking real healthy right now. So let's see what I can do about clearing out some terrain, and we will go from there. Let's see what we get. Whoa, that broke that whole axe. Okay, well, we're going to get plenty of wood. Oh, okay, it's because they're connected together. Alright, well, if nothing else, it means that I can hopefully clear some terrain without having to step in too deeply amongst the nasties. Okay, we're going to get a lot of logs, and we're suffering from a lack of space. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we're going to get a lot of logs if we don't get killed. Yeah, this is not the best. This is definitely not the best. Where am I going to shove these to make some space? Let's make ourselves up some log piles, shall we? I am going to be ultra paranoid because obviously we don't have a bed. We are a long way from spawn again, and if we die, it's not going to be pretty. And of course these guys aren't going to despawn. Don't come towards me, go somewhere else. I can't even pick up the logs that I've cut. That's kind of sad. We're going to have to try and lure him away, I think. And the problem is that one shot will kill us. So let's see what happens. You see me? Do you see me? Come on, that's it, come over here. Come on, keep coming, keep coming. Down here. Don't give up on me. Come on. Hello? I throw a knife at you. Let me throw a knife. Come on. You watch it. He's going to turn around and sniper shot me. You're kidding. There he is. Whoa. Come on. Jeez. Do you see me? Do you see me? Seriously, dude. I don't know. Let's see if we can loop around him. One thing that I did discover was this here. Almost guaranteed to be sphalerite. There's sphalerite scattered in places around here. So chances are pretty strong that that's what that is actually going to be. Can we get up here? Yep. Almost. Let's just go this way. Oh, there's some more. We'll grab whatever we can while we're up here and hope and pray that there's nothing here. Let's get these logs quickly. So we're going to need them all. I have an idea for the very first cabin. Gotta love that so much. We're definitely not going to have a problem getting wood. Not that anybody would want to have a problem getting wood, but hey. Okay, anything else around? Oh, he's back! Sorry if that got a little bit loud. Ah, dear me. Alright, well, we're just going to work around him the best that we can. Just need to find somewhere where we can see him. And hope nothing sneaks up on us from the other side. Worst part is that that guy's got a helmet, so even if he does step into the sun, he's not going to burn up anyway. which also means that we're probably going to have issues with helmeted mobs or armoured mobs coming out of the forest for as long as we're here, although the spawn protection that TFC offers may mitigate that a little bit. Don't come this way. Do not come this way. Okay, that one worked well. Let's see if we can get this one. This axe is going to break. I think we probably could have picked a neighbourhood that had better neighbours, but where's the fun in that? Come on. Oh, and now we've got a zombie, and he will find us because he tracks. Hello, I'll take that. But he will also burn up, so that's not quite so bad. Right, let's make ourselves up some more log piles. Right now I don't think pretty matters that much, not compared to actually getting something done. One's full. Oi, this one. Alright, the sun's about to set. No, do not come and bother me right now. I am desperately trying to get myself some shelter. Seriously, go away. He's not going to burn up now, is he? Can I take him on, or am I going to die? Oh, I'm gonna die. I hate that. That is the worst possible game mechanic ever. Dinnerbone, you just flat out lied. He tweeted ages ago that they were not supposed to spawn right next to you. It's a load of BS. I've got no problem zombies coming up out of caves and out of the forests when I hit one, but when one spawns right next to you, that's just crap game design. Now, do I have enough logs? Yes, I've got enough logs. We're just going to have to hole up somewhere. So let's just do this, shall we? We can do it before he turns up and tries to kill me. And I don't want him dropping in on me. Alright. I'm going to hide down here. And I think that is probably as good a time as any to call this an episode. We will come back in the next one and we will work on clearing out. Hello, mate. We'll work on clearing out the terrain around here and getting some sort of shelter in place. And maybe a fence or something so that we're not actually dealing with these guys on a constant basis. We'll make them work to get to us, okay? Because whatever I was saying before about the spawning, I take it back. Things have obviously settled down and balanced themselves out. Alright, folks. Hope you enjoyed this one. Again, a little bit of a scattered episode, but that's the way it is at the beginning. Particularly in TFC, where you are seriously worrying about survival. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Hope you liked this one. And until then, take care of each other and ciao for now.